Imagine a world where the way you search for information, browse the web, and even use your smartphone could change overnight. Google is facing an unprecedented legal challenge around its monopolization in the search engine market that could dismantle its empire. Google, a company that has a market cap greater than the GDP of countries like Brazil, the Netherlands, and Saudi Arabia, is being put on the block to be trimmed down. But how has a US judge reached this decision? Will we see a more competitive landscape that fosters innovation? Or could we lose the seamless experience we've come to rely on? And what will a breakup of Google look like as part of the Department of Justice's ruling? Let's find out. In a landmark ruling, a federal judge declared Google an illegal monopoly in the search engine market. This verdict stemmed from years of investigation into Google's business practices, particularly its dominance in online search and advertising. The court found that Google had systematically stifled competition through exclusive deals and manipulative algorithms, effectively creating insurmountable barriers for potential rivals. This decision marks a pivotal moment in tech industry regulation, potentially setting precedents for how digital monopolies are defined and addressed. The ruling underscores the growing concern over the concentration of power in the hands of a few tech giants and signals a shift towards more stringent antitrust enforcement in the digital age. At the heart of Google's alleged monopolistic practices lie its lucrative default search agreements. These multi-billion-dollar deals with device manufacturers, mobile carriers, and browser developers ensured Google's search engine remained the default choice for most users. By paying companies like Apple, Samsung, and Mozilla, Google effectively bought prime digital real estate, making its search engine the first point of contact for billions of internet users worldwide. These agreements not only secured Google's position as the dominant search provider, but also created a self-reinforcing cycle of data collection and algorithm improvement, further cementing its market leadership. The scale and impact of these deals became a central focus of the antitrust case against Google. I previously created a video on this topic with a view that Google has the better search engine in the market, and there is a benefit to device manufacturers, for example in paying to have the privilege of that search engine on their devices. Google's grip on the search market, though, is staggering, with over 90% market share in most countries. This dominance extends beyond just numbers, influencing how information is accessed and distributed globally. Google's vast index of web pages, coupled with its sophisticated algorithms, has made it synonymous with internet search. This near monopoly allows Google to shape online visibility, affecting businesses, information flow, and user behavior. The company's control over search data gives it unparalleled insight into consumer trends and preferences, further reinforcing its market position. This level of market concentration raises concerns about information diversity, user privacy, and ultimately the health of the digital ecosystem. The potential breakup of Google represents a seismic shift in the tech landscape. Regulators are considering various approaches to dismantling the tech giant's empire. One possibility is separating Google's search business from its advertising technology operation, addressing concerns about conflicts of interest in the digital ad market. Another option involves divesting Chrome and Android, which could open up competition in browsers and mobile operating systems. The separation of YouTube from Google's core business is also under consideration. Such a breakup would aim to create a more level digital playing field, potentially fostering innovation and competition. However, it also raises complex questions about the feasibility and consequences of splitting a highly integrated tech ecosystem. The Department of Justice's proposal to force Google to sell off its Chrome browser is perhaps the most radical aspect of the antitrust remedy. Chrome, with its dominant market share, is seen as a key component of Google's data collection and market control strategy. By bundling Chrome with other Google services and making it the default browser on many devices, the company has created a powerful ecosystem that reinforces its search monopoly. The forced sale of Chrome could dramatically alter the browser landscape, potentially opening up opportunities for new entrants and existing competitors who've been restrained thus far. This move would not only impact Google's business model, but could also lead to significant changes in web standards and online advertising dynamics. Android, Google's mobile operating system, is another potential target in the antitrust crosshairs. While ostensibly open source, Android's deep integration with Google services has raised concerns about market dominance. The operating system's dominance in the smartphone market, coupled with pre-installed Google apps and default settings, unpacks has been criticized as anti-competitive. Regulators are examining whether Google's control over Android unfairly disadvantages rival app developers and search providers. A potential remedy could involve mandating more open practices, such as easier App Store alternatives or default search engine choices. These changes could significantly alter the mobile ecosystem, affecting everything from app distribution to mobile advertising dynamics. The Google antitrust case has implications far beyond the search giant itself. It sets a precedent for how regulators approach market dominance in the digital age. The case challenges the notion that network effects and economies of scale justify monopolistic practices in tech markets. It could lead to a new era of digital regulation, with increased scrutiny on data practices, platform neutrality, and market consolidation. The outcome may influence global approaches to tech regulation as other countries watch closely. This case could redefine the boundaries between innovation and anti-competitive behavior, shaping the future of the internet economy. The potential breakup of Google could usher in a new era for the internet. A more fragmented tech landscape might lead to increased competition and innovation in search, advertising, and mobile technologies. Users could benefit from more diverse options and potentially improved privacy protections. However, the transition could also bring challenges such as reduced service integration and potential disruptions to the digital economy, at least in the short term. The fall of a tech monopoly might encourage a more decentralized approach to internet services, possibly accelerating trends like Web3 and blockchain technologies. This shift could redefine how we interact with information online, reshaping digital business models and the balance of power in the tech industry. So clearly, the potential dismantling of Google's empire raises important questions about the future of technology and user experience. Think of it like a domino effect in the tech industry. The Department of Justice's actions against Google could set a precedent for how regulators approach other big tech companies, just as toppling the first domino can lead to a chain reaction. Breaking up Google might trigger similar scrutiny and potential restructuring for other tech giants. Amazon might face increased scrutiny over its e-commerce dominance and AWS cloud services. Meta could be questioned about its social media monopoly and data practices, and Apple might be challenged on its App Store policies and ecosystem control. This ripple effect could reshape the entire tech landscape, potentially leading to more competition, innovation, and consumer choice across various digital services and platforms. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy hearing about stories in tech and you want to support us in our show, the best thing you can do is to like and subscribe. See you for the next one.